I wouldn't call myself an environmentalist. I'm not here to save a tree or anything like that. I think God provided resources for us to harness and use, and He's developed this country in a way that we can use those resources. I am a retired coal miner, spent 27 years there. 6 days a week, about 10 hours a day, underground in the coal mine. You really appreciate the sunshine when you come out. My name's Chuck Jay, and now I do a design and install solar business called C&S Solar in Northport, Alabama. A solar business in Alabama is still pretty challenging at this point. Probably the biggest frustration we have in the industry is the rate rider agreement. It's a surcharge for the privilege of selling power back to the utility. Nice as I can put it. The rider that's on the utility here in Alabama definitely has a discouraging effect on the solar industry as a whole. My home, I have a 4 kilowatt solar powered system on it now. So my power bill went from an average of $165 to probably an average of about $50 a month. Actually right now it's pointing to the left, which means that the solar is pushing back to the grid. There's not enough load in the house. So the excess power that the solar is producing is being put on the grid. Because I installed before 2013, I'm grandfathered in and don't have to pay the fees. The utility itself and the Public Service Commission have told me that they actually charge you for the energy that they have to produce to your meter that you no longer use. My problem with that is we all as customers, we pay meter fees, we pay utility fees, and then we pay a power fee. So for them to charge me for power that I don't use, I really just kind of disagree with that. And as I sell this and educate potential customers, it does make a big difference if they can get a return on investment 10 years or less or 15 years or greater. If everybody could afford solar, they'd do it. So I jumped into the industry thinking that the technology is going to get to the place where everybody can afford it. I think they've enacted these riders to stay ahead of that curve. You know, they're kind of making the case for solar by putting the rider on it. They believe in it more than I do.